Hey guys, it's the French YouTuber for a March wrap-up. For this month, I have mainly two series to talk about. But before I talk about this series, I will talk about the standalone books that I read. The first one is This Song Will Save Your Life by Layla Sales, which is a contemporary YA book about a girl named Elise. And Elise doesn't fit in. She's not the typical normal high school girl, and she just struggles a lot to make friends. And this story is about how Elise will become in a way popular through DJing. Like, she's a DJ in nightclub, and I didn't think that I would love this book, but I mean, obviously yes, because I read it, but I didn't think that I will fall in love with this book. And I just I want to kiss this book like this. I mean, this book is amazing. I mean, it's one of the best contemporary that I ever read. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, and maybe there's a problem with me. But yeah, this book obviously is wonderful. I mean, and the cover, the cover, just look at it. It's gorgeous. I mean, I love how the letter overwrites the picture. I mean, it's beautiful, and the girl on the cover is, you just guess that she's so cute, and I picture Elise as this girl throughout the book. So yeah, I loved it. Next is The Book Thief by Marcus Zak. I don't know. The cover is creepy, like creepy alert. But the book is amazing. I mean, don't rely on the cover. So yeah, it's a book narrated by Death in the period of World War II, and it tells the life of Liesel, which is who is a young girl at the beginning of the book, and who will go to a foster family, and it talks about normal life. Not normal, but it's everyday life in Germany, in Nazi Germany, and it really changed from all the books that focused on stories about concentration camps and death camps, and it was more about normal life and how you could be the more normal possible in a Germany that wasn't normal at all. So yeah, I really loved it. But what I think was not so great was that the fact that you knew who was gonna die and when, so it prevented me to really love the book and to really ugly cry while reading the book. I prefer not to be prepared and just cry a river when it happens. And there you're so prepared. I mean, every 100 pages or so Death says one character is gonna die, and so yeah. But it was amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's already a favorite. Okay, so we go on to the series. So the first series that I binge read this month is Cinder. So the Lunar Chronicles by Maurice Meyer. So Cinder, first book, Scarlet, second book, Cress, the third book. Cress is amazing. Yeah, well, the three books were like 1, 2, 3. The three books were amazing. Cinder was, well, it settled the story based in a futuristic world, sci-fi world, and Cinder is a cyborg, and it takes Cinderella. It's a Cinderella fairy tale retelling, and it was good. And Cinder is a very punchy character. I mean, she's so strong, and yeah, I really loved it. The second book, Scarlet, was also very good. It's about Red Riding Hood. And Scarlet is also a badass character with Wolf, the male character and the male lead character in this book. And they are so badass, both of them. And you get to see more of Cinder, and you're introduced to Thorn, which is the male lead protagonist of Cress, which I loved. I mean, Cress was even better than the first two books, because I identified more with Cress, because Cress is, you know, this little petite girl that's just so cute, and who's a little insecure, you know. She's not as badass as Scarlet or Cinder. She's not as strong as them, but she's strong in her own way, you know. Like, she's not weak, she's not a coward, and her story with Thorn, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's so cute. I loved it. I really loved it. How many times did I say that I love this book? So many. Well, so yeah, just if you hesitate to read this series, just know that this is the third book, and it's amazing, and I can't wait for winter to come. Yeah, winter is coming, but in 2015, and 2015 is a long time away. But it's still. And for the last 3 books that I read this month, we have, I'll let you guess, The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, and The Titan's Curse. Okay, right. Percy Jackson. Obviously, Percy Jackson alert. So yeah, I bought the whole box set and couldn't wait to read it. So yeah, I read it, but I also have Cinder on the way, so I wanted also to read Scarlet and Cress, so on. So yeah, I just read the first 3 books, and I'm reading the 4th book, which is the Battle of the Labyrinth. That's what we say in French. Labyrinth, I don't know. So it's all by Rick Riordan, who's the author of the 3 books. I love The Lightning Thief. It really settled the story well, and it's so, you know, it's so action packed. I mean, there is an action every 2 pages. There is a monster. Oh yeah, right, monsters, because the story is about Greek mythology, and a guy who discovers on page 1, so it's not a spoiler, that he's a demigod, I don't know how you say. So he's half human and half god. So yeah, this book was really good. This one, The Sea of Monsters, was even better. I mean, how cool can you get? How cooler can you get? So The Sea of Monsters was also really good, and you know, I don't remember exactly what happens when, because I read the 3 books in a row, so I forgot. But I remember that The Sea of Monsters is even better. So in this book you get to know more about a new character, who is Tyson, and I really love Tyson. I don't want to say anything more about him because that will be spoilery. And you also see much more Annabeth, which is the main female protagonist in Percy Jackson series, and she's so badass. I mean, wow, Annabeth. I mean, she's even more courageous, brave than Percy is. So, I mean, that's for saying, you know. Oh yeah, this book was really good, and it even gets better with The Titan's Curse. The Titan's Curse, with the gorgeous cover. I'm not a fan of the first 2 covers, but I think the 3rd and 4th book have really nice covers. I mean, it's all in blue, and it's really beautiful. So The Titan's Curse, the story gets a lot darker, like a lot. I mean, it's a bit like Harry Potter, you know. The more you get to 3rd, 4th, 5th book, you see more and more darker actions coming in, and it's exactly what's happening with Percy Jackson, but it's good. This is serious. There is something that bothered me in this book, but it's one character was missing and I missed this character. But at the end, you know, they find the character, so everything is better. But yeah, I mean, I was happy in the fourth book to get this character back. So yeah, so that's everything for Percy Jackson. And I can't wait to finish the whole series. It will happen in April, obviously, because I already have the 2 last books in. I already am on my way here through the 4th book. So right, yeah, that's about it for this March wrap-up. And thank you for listening and watching my video. So, merci beaucoup et à bientôt.